Hey everybody, as you saw in the header for this announcement here, this is kind of a special announcement, and I am going to be going on medical leave starting this coming Wednesday on the 26th, and I'm going to be out for at least 2 weeks, maybe a bit longer. It depends on my recovery. I'm having some major surgery that I was supposed to have earlier this year, but got canceled twice actually because of the COVID situation, and hospitals just deciding not to do a lot of surgeries, as you may know from the news reports there. But it's time for me to get this surgery done, and unfortunately it's just going to take me out for at least a couple of weeks, if not a bit longer. The good news is that there is a substitute that's going to cover our course. His name's Charles Hogue, and some of you may have already had him as a professor, and he's already taught this course, so you will be in good hands as far as the content of the course is concerned. And if you have any questions or anything you need addressed, he and I have already spoken about a number of things that may come up from some of you. And so he should be able to handle most of your questions there. I'm not going to be out like a zombie or anything, so he will be able to get in touch with me, and I can tell him what to say if there's an email he's not sure how to handle. So just go ahead and continue to email as you normally would, and he and I will try to address those as best as we can together, as I'm able to do so on my end, because I am going to be out, pretty much out of it, at least for once I have my surgery on Wednesday to the end of that week. I'm really not going to be available to do much of anything except rest from what my surgeon has told me. So but if you do need to reach him for anything, you can see his email. I put it right here in the announcement there, the text of that there. And also when you go to our Canvas course page, you will see him as an instructor you can email. Along with my name, you will see his name as well. So definitely choose him to send your email to, and he will get back to you. He is not going to address any email concerns over the weekends. So Monday through Friday is when he'll be able to handle your questions or concerns there, so just keep that in mind. We just had to make that arrangement. He's got his own courses to teach, and also there are just a certain number of days the college district allows a substitute for an online course, and we're just trying to maximize the number of days that he can cover the course by just cutting out the weekends there to allow for that to happen. So again, just make sure you choose him from the instructor list there when you go into your inbox on Canvas, if that's how you normally email me. If you email me directly, you're going to get a message telling you to contact Professor Hogue instead, because I'm really not going to be able to take care of my emails, at least initially there. He will be grading your discussions, and if you have an exam during that time, he'll be taking care of the essay portion of those exams. Your quizzes and any of the objective parts of your exams, the multiple choice, true, false, all of those are scored automatically by the system. Your online learning platforms there will be taken care of automatically, as you already know as well. I don't score those anyway. The software itself scores those for you, so those will be taken care of. Any announcements and any assignments that are upcoming, I've already got all those set up, long before the course started there. I actually have the whole set of announcements and all your assignments and everything, the parts of your paper, everything. Those have all been set up from day one of the course, so regardless, those things will continue to get pushed out as announcements and reminders, and your due dates, everything's already been set up, so the course is going to kind of run itself, except for just taking care of any of your emails or any of questions that you might have, but everything else is going to be taken care of practically automatically. I mean, sometimes technology is nice, and so everything will be good to go. And there will be no live sessions, obviously, while I'm in recovery there. So I know a lot of you don't come to those anyway, but just in case you're wondering, I won't have the live sessions on Mondays, and I'm not going to be pushing out any weekend check-in videos like I normally do on Saturdays. There'll be one for this coming weekend there, but after that, at least for a couple of weeks, there won't be any there. And just to let you know there. So otherwise, just follow what I said there. If you need to get a hold of Professor Hogue for anything, he'll take care of your concerns, and soon enough I will be able to work with him to address those more directly. I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to sit up and type and do all that because of the nature of the surgery I'm having, that could be an issue. So it's not like my appendix that's getting taken out, unfortunately. It's something more serious. So, anyway, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out. So I know this may come as a bit of a surprise and if not a shock this part of the semester, but this wasn't the plan. Again, this was supposed to be taken care of much earlier this year, but it just couldn't be done. And so we're just trying to do the best we can, and getting this out of the way early in the semester is better than later, because all the serious matters in the course really start rubbing up, probably towards the end of September and October. So it's best that I get this done early, and then I can get back to my regular duties and take care of all of you the way that I'm planning to do. So just kind of do what you usually do in the course. Most of you are set up. You know what to do. You know how to follow the directions. You know how to navigate. None of that is going to change. Everything's done. Lecture videos, all that stuff is ready to go. And so there won't be any real shifts, except for if you just want to get a hold of someone for an email question, and Professor Hogue will take care of you on that. And as soon as I'm back, of course, you'll get an announcement about that. So I'm not going to disappear just temporarily, but I'll be back, as someone famously once said in the movies. So just, again, keep on doing what you're doing. Most of you look like you're doing fine. Looks like you got the hang of everything, and it'll work out. And if there's something really pressing that only I can answer, it's just going to have to wait till I get back, or until I can deal with it. And so just ask for your patience with that, and we'll work it out. And just kind of take that in mind. There's plenty of capable people in the psychology department in our larger division office to handle something like this. So everything doesn't just depend on me. So we are kind of a team that kind of works towards the same end in our department there. So it'll be fine. And otherwise, wish me luck. Keep me in your prayers or good thoughts. And again, when I'm ready to come back, you will get an announcement about that. So otherwise, be good and do what you do best being a student, and we'll all get through this, and it'll be okay. So at least I'm hoping to, because I want to be okay, so fingers crossed. So all right, so again, I'll push out one more weekend video to just remind you about a few things, but otherwise that's really it. So I'll be seeing you soon, and I'll talk to you again then. All right, take care.